cricket teams kept records of number of runs scored by their teams in 8 matches. The scores are shown in the following table. So we can see that Team A has scored 150, 220, 77, 30, and so on runs, and Team B has scored 166, 142, 170, and so on runs in the 8 matches it played. Part 1. Find the mean and standard deviation for the scores for Team A. Okay. So mean would be add them together and then divide it with the number of values, which is 8. So 150 plus 220 plus 77. Okay, sorry, 77 plus 30 plus 298 plus 118 plus 160 plus 57 divided by 7, sorry, divided by 8. This would give us okay. Next part is standard deviation. For standard deviation, what we do, we square all these numerators. Divided by 8 minus 138.75 squared. We subtract the square of the mean. And since this is standard deviation, we square root everything. And this would give us 83.136, which rounds to 83.1. Okay. Part 1 is done. Part 2, state, before that it says the mean and the standard deviation of team B are 130.75 and 29.63 respectively. State with a reason which team has more consistent score. Okay. So for team A, this is a very easy concept, but I want to give a recap of this concept. So we have team A and team B. So for team A, the mean is, let's write the mean in this row and standard deviation here. Okay, so mean for team A came out to be 138.75 and mean for team B is 130.75. So we can see according to the mean, team A scored better, but mean tells us the performance. So since team A has a better mean, that means performance-wise, team A did better. Okay, now standard deviation tells us about the spread of the data. Okay, acha, I was supposed to write the mean here, sorry. So this first row is for the mean and the second one is for standard deviation. Okay, so we have the mean here and standard deviation here. Okay, so standard deviation for team A comes out to be 83.1 and standard deviation for team B given is 29.6. Okay, so we can clearly see that this spread is more spread. So the data here is more spread out. The runs are spread out. Someday on some days the runs were a lot more than the other days. And we can see that in team B, the spread of run is less spread. So now which data is more consistent? This data is more consistent because it has less spread. More consistent means that the data values are close to each other. So the answer would be state with a reason which team has more consistent scores. So you write team B has more consistent scores. Why? Because standard deviation, which is spread of data, spread is smaller.